Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Hail Satan. Toxin on the arrow, all the dreams, washing the feet with cloth underwear, peddling your spun on wheels, counter toxins with healing waters. Welcome to the slaughter. Hail Satan, we're selling the books of lies, peddling the love drugs with the kids. After dark at the park, in a vampiric form, Gangster G and the prostitutes on adrenochrome, blood of the children, the language tree, original sources. Jesus asked you don't scandalize him. The Vatican's poster boy, main business was child sex trafficking. Books written by Moors praise pedophiles. Jesus Christ, the apostles were a bunch of abused children. The Prince of Darkness willing, cup full of violet vagina juice.
Brought to you by Teddy Bass. Oh, God. I am so head over heels over this sound. Oh, God. I just want to play it all the time. Welcome to Lady Babylon. I am so glad to have you back in the workshop tonight. I've got some stuff to bring you that's fantastic, but I want you to be seated on that throne. I want you. Listen, I had an interview this morning. Mm, mm, it was yummy, but nothing is as yummy as satanic congregation. And I say that to you. I look at you sitting there, standing there. I see you, and it makes me feel at home. It makes me feel at home. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being involved. And I'm going to let you speak tonight from the gallery. Love it. But look, we got some serious stuff to discuss tonight. Now, I do have an interview coming up with a guy named Mark at My Family Thinks I'm Crazy. Fantastic. So as soon as that comes on, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'm giving it to them, people. I'm giving it to them. And they love it. They love it. It's so wow. You know what I'm here to do. By the way, shout out to Mark tonight, who's going to be in our presence. Welcome to the satanic congregation. People, welcome. This is fantastic. Hail Satan. Hail Satan. Let's do this thing. What do I have for you tonight? What we're going to do is the dirty, dirty stuff you're always asking me for. You're always coming to me, come invading my brain. We're going to take that little bit, that little wrinkle in space time. We're going to just gently, don't overdo this. Just gently. We're going to pull it to the side. We're going to look. We're going to see. We're going to gaze right through that little fold in reality. Boom. To see through the event horizon. That's where we're going. This is fantastic. Democracy. Democracy. I heard someone this week in some popular YouTube bonanza. It was an interview, a debate, and the people were debating. And this one gentleman, said Christianity created democracy. Christianity is responsible for democracy. Now, turn your scientific clocks 180 degrees, because Christianity has historically been the degrading force of democracy. It is like an antidote to a venom. When you embrace tyranny and become the servant of the Savior, you kill the drive of democracy. I don't want to give you any ideas. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to talk about Christianity tonight. I will, because you know me. But our focus is on what did democracy really come from? Because there are many of you out there who may buy in to this educational approach to warping reality and think that Christianity was somehow involved in the birth of democracy. No, 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 just the opposite. Just the opposite. Yes. Okay, what about the actual birth? Let's go to her tonight. Let's go to her. Do we have, Chewy, do we have a depiction of what our AI powers that be, what they project this? Show me the girl. Yes, yes, show me. Who is this person? Who is this person? Give me another one, please. Who is she? She looks young. She does. She does. It is she who produced democracy. That's who I'm gonna bring you tonight. And at the end, by the way, at the end, I've got a goodie, a gem. You're not gonna find this anywhere else. This is a gem, part of a secret name of the person that birthed democracy. Are you ready? This is centuries before Jesus, right? This is centuries before Yahoo was invented. We have the foundations, and this belongs to us. We don't care what anybody else thinks, do we? We don't at the congregation of Satan. Do we care what they think? No, we force feed them their own sources until they're fat and bloated and decaying and dead. That's what we do. Fantastic. Let's go there. I want to use this on the ghosts that we have in the basement. We're gonna have to call some up. I want to call them up. Let's get to it. Bring us some sources before these people get mad and storm out. Look, this is the hymn to Athena. It's the hymn to Athena. Who is that Athena? Who is that one who is deathless? This is she who brought us democracy. Let me show you how she did it. You may hear this Greek text being sung before the sun is rising. This is the cult of the Savior. If things start sounding familiar, you guys know how it works. You guys don't even put your seatbelts on anymore. I know that. I got to give you bigger and bigger bumps, and I got a good one tonight. But it doesn't surprise you. It doesn't shock you. Let's look at her. Who is Athena? She who brought us democracy. By the way, she's the mother of the arts. The mother of the arts. Oh, God. Where does she go? On those purple mountains, majesty. Oh, my God. Let me guess. There are some fruited plains. Darn tootin'. Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic. What are some of her epithets? I just want to take you in. Now, I want to get the Greek to you. I want to slide it to you. You know what I mean? So here we go. This is yummy. I'm not going to give. No, let's go, Chewy. This has to be finessed. We can't do this by throwing them an entire page of Greek, and all the Greek students are rushing. Look what he underlined. Okay, good. Excellent, guys. Keep it up, you mongrel demons. Love it. Go. Pallas. That's who she is. And what does it mean in Greek? The palace is the shaker of the spear. The shaker of the spear. Excuse me, do we have Pallas Athena on board? Is anybody here? I don't see her. Is she out there? Where is she? Pallas Athena, calling Pallas Athena. We're talking about horse cultures and the development of their oestrus. Right. She rides horses. She appeared a couple of times in Athens. Yeah, she did. She did. They wrote about it. They wrote the heck out of it. Yeah. 6'6", always a head taller than everybody else, the men that is. Right. Let's see what kind of epithets they use for. She's the spear shaker. She's the one that causes you fear. Isn't that sexy? She causes you fear. Ooh, love it. Go to the next one. Boom. She's the monogenes. She's the monogenes. Wait a minute. What does that mean? Everybody scramble who's doing Greek. It means the only born or the one born. These are unique births. She was born from the head of Zeus. She was born from his head. Her mother was Metis. You know what Metis is? Metis is what you need if you're going to rule. Yeah, yeah. We don't have her anymore, right? Ever since we abandoned the gods and the Rome and the antiquity had to create a term for the Christians called atheist. We don't have her anymore. But here she is. We resurrect her tonight. She's coming back. Who said we couldn't bring back the chorus? Shut up, Jesus. Oh, does that ring in your ears like it does in mine? Can you hear that too? We're going to try that again. Let's see. I love the live. Don't you guys love the live? Because it's me and you. Hail Satan, it's me and you. Love it. Let's go. What else is she? Are you before the only born? Before we can go ahead with more, the only born. Do you know somebody who is the only born? Of course you do. Gangsta G is the only born. Chewy, blow that up so I can read it with my eyes. Yes, hutoskar e gapes en hotheos ton cosmon. Hoste ton huion ton monogene edoken. You see the monogene? Monogene. Jesus is one of these only borns. Did you think he was the first one with that title? Did you believe the fairy tale? Pull down that Confederate flag. It's not how it works. Oh my God. I love it. Boy, Satan is masterful. Love this stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ. Was that, it scared me. Don't do that, Chewy. I turned back and I looked. Don't. Yeah. Don't. If I know it's coming, give it to me. But that gory stuff the Christians are into, man, it's a little bit much for me. Let's go to the next one. That was the only begotten son. Yeah. What else is the mother of democracy? She is Phil Intheos. And if you break that down, it's a lover of the entheotic experience. What is the entheotic experience? Are you ready? This is the experience of God within. She can possess you. She can possess you. Do we practice these states today? Do we do this today? Not like they did in antiquity. No, we don't familiarize ourselves with physics, the entheotic physics. Now, some of you in the congregation, I know from your deranged email that I love. Yes, and if I don't answer your email, it's not because I don't want to. It's because I'm swamped, and aging. I need to exercise more. Let's get back to it. What was the next epithet, Chewy? This is what she is. What is the mother of democracy? She is the phronesis. For those of you who are good decent. She is your phronesis. Okay. What is phronesis? Think of this. It's a Greek concept. We don't have it in English. Okay. Phronesis is particularly, are you ready for this sharp edge? It's the ability to make the right decisions while governing. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Are you loving it? Are you loving it? She, that girl with the horse and the poisoned arrows, the Aegis maker. Where's my goat? The Aegis maker. Where's my goat? Bring my goat. Oh, wait. Oh, such fast. It's too chewy. It's like hyperdrive. It's too much tonight. Ah, there's the goat. Look at it. Isn't it lovely? You can hear you can hear the angels. I bet when goats do this, whatever she's doing, I bet you can, if you had ears, you could hear the angels, right? The watchers. Is anybody else a little creeped out by that? They shouldn't call them watchers. They should call them recorders of events or keepers of time, right? No, they call them watchers. I wonder what the watchers make of our goat. The reason I mention the goat is because this is the mother of democracy. And everybody knows that she nursed a king who was half human, half snake. Yeah. And she nourished him with her own ichor, her own blood in communion. She gave it to him. Boy, Yahoo would kill for Eve. Yeah, he would. Instead, he just messed it up. The party went wrong, kicked everybody out. Oh, God, incompetence of all the divinities through all time in this succession that is our quantum reality. Yeah, what a terrible job. Look at it getting done right. Look at the Balkans. Watch how it gets done. Look at the builders of the museum. Look at the crafters of the stage, because these are all the arts of Athena. And you say, whoa, wait a minute. Was there another divinity involved there? I said the stage. Shh, shh. This is about Athena tonight. Yeah. Okay. What happens? What happens? Give me another epithet. Charge me up. I'm getting so hot. I'm hot on my brain. I'm hot. It's aretos. What is she? Isn't this beautiful? It's describing her. She's aretos. Ineffable. We are unable to communicate her. You can't. But then what do the singers of the hymn say right after that? They say that she is the song. She is the communicated song that can't be told. The story that can't be told. The song that can't be sung. Oh, God, Purple Mountain's majesty. That's where she is. That's where she is. Do you begin to see why the founding fathers created monuments that looks like somebody imported them from Greece? Notice the attention to detail with Athens and democracy, right? America was a colony of Athens. America is under assault. Do you know what the evangelicals, if you will let me take an aside, come here, evangelicals. I know there's lots of dead ones. Do you know what they say right now in their meetings? Listen, can you hear them? Can you hear if you can pay to get in? By the way, I'm still not monetized. I could be, but I refuse to. Right? So we're always going to have this commercialist enterprise that we've got going. I love it. I love it. And thanks, by the way, to the artists who are sending their stuff and the viddies. Some people are watching these videos. I feature prominently in one called Pharmacon that I'm quite pleased with. Oh, God, is it sexy? I love these things. Occult Examiner. Yeah, fantastic. Does anybody get paid? Nope. No, no. These contributions are contributions because it's right. Yeah, I thought you built churches on money. You do. It's not a church. Yeah, we got a grotto. We got a little cave of Pan. I can't see you, but I know you're there. I know you're there. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I feel like I can reach into your living rooms or your cars, or wherever you are. Some people listen to me at work, right? Those Brits that are listening to me at work. Oh, you see those morons? You see them? Ignore them. Ignore them. Do your job. Do your job. Find your way. Oh God, I feel like I can reach out to you. Hail Satan. This is fantastic. Yeah, I didn't want to intimidate you that way, but I'm starting to fall for you. Yeah, the Satanic Congregation. Chewy, I'm serious. Satanic Congregation. Yeah. Mm. This is the place. And I want to have question and answer, by the way, at the end so that we can talk. Oh, look at this. We have a comment. Beautiful, beautiful. Shall we let's see what that was again. I never learned so much so fast about Athena. Thank you. That's nice. That's nice. Hail Satan. Love it. That's a beautiful thing to say. Yeah, right back at you. Let's go to it. Into the void. Chewy. Boom. What else is she? Surprise, surprise. What is the mother of democracy? She is feel oistrous. Yeah, she is a lover of the mania. A lover of the mania? I thought this is the mother virgin. Nope. Nope. As a matter of fact, all this hymn that we're listening to, that we can hear coming to us at sunrise, all that we can hear is about this person who is both masculine and feminine. Wait, wait, wait. I knew it. The Medusa. Why? Why is the Gorgon bearded? They're women. Do you know what they call Athena? They call her. I'm giving you the dork, by the way. Athena, if you want. Athena, because that's the older version, and that's what we're hearkening back to. She avoids the bed. There's no union that takes place, right? Her offspring are derived directly from the seed. Oh my God, what are these people doing? First of all, we know they're on drugs, right? Obviously. It's how you get the Medusa. Oh God, love it. What else is she? Besides the fact she loves the mania. You didn't know the mother of democracy loves mania, did you? She actually performs. This is a verb in Greek, oistrao. And you can see it's just the oistress in a verbal form. She ostracizes. She causes people to enter into, and it says the tool that she uses, mania. Use the insanity. Do you know how to spot when Athena is working? You'll find those who are cockroy, those who are evil. You'll find that their minds are possessed with an insanity, and that comes from her. Oh, wow. Wow. What kind of insanity? It's a raging. It's a raging. It's an insurrection. It's a revolt. This is why you need phronesis. Yeah. Wake up, says Athena. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Oh, God, I love it. Go to the next one. What's her next epithet? She is the one who slays the Gorgon. You mean that goat thing and the bringing of the shield? Yeah, right. The Aegis with the head of Medusa. Did you know that was her operation to reap that head that turns everything to stone? Yeah, it was. Oh, we're talking about somebody bigger here, aren't we? I mean, I'm starting to smell Colchian stuff going on. Right. Welcome to the venom. You remember in the 3rd century, when the Septuagint is being written, that is what the Christians call the Old Testament, what the Jews who are religious call the Torah, right? That thing that's being written in Greek in the 3rd century, talking about Moses holding up the serpent in the oracular rite where he, as healer, is bringing them the voice of God, right? That is a reconstruction and appropriation. Shameful. An appropriation of the Greek mystery, right? Oh, God. Let's keep going. I love this. Just madness. Send us the madness, right? Lady Liberty will send us the madness. What else does it call Athena? Now, this one's a surprise for everyone because a lot of you study this stuff and you know who Athena is, or you think you do. You've read a lot of myth books. Don't stop reading the myth books, right? Stop. Stop. Just read the sources. And when they start talking about these things, then you look at them. Fantastic. What is she? She's Drakaina. Drakaina. By the way, that's saving you all time. The people who are doing research on this, it's saving you time. Go directly to the primary sources. Don't, right? Yeah, we got to be tight, people. You know, if we're going to hand it to them, you know, if we're going to take that head of Yahoo and hand it to the world, we got to do it right. We got to be tight. Our ranks have to be good. And I'm very pleased with everything. Everything, by the way. Nice. Okay, let's go to the next text. I want to give you a couple of texts now. Yep, that's good. I want to give you a couple of texts. This is the opening. This is the opening. Oh, God, of the Eumenides. Are you ready? Well, let me set the stage for you. The Furies. The Furies are doing a thing, punishing Orestes for having killed his mother. And they're chasing him. Where can he go? They have a right to him. They have a right to his life. What do? They make him nuts. You cannot kill your mother and not be nuts. Yeah, believe it or not. Yeah, it's how the universe works. Despite what the atheists of antiquity will tell you. Yeah, there are powers. There are daimones. Here tonight we have the Furies. And when I say the Furies, the Erinues, oh my God, I just want you to relish for a minute in the idea of these women. These are the women who punish familial crimes. These are the women who hold that high standard of nemesis. You know, the one thing nemesis hates above all else? A child that disrespects its parent. Isn't that amazing? Imagine a law based not on thou shalt not be making my image. Thou shalt not be making my image, bro. I got it stamped. I'm making a percentage on that, right? We're not talking like that kind of divinity. We're talking about a divinity preceding that one that is this mother divinity. And she has justice in her. Athena is the one who brought us justice. You cannot have democracy without justice. Once you say no to justice, you lose it. That's it. It's up for grabs. Yep. It's just a seat of power now, and you are servants to a tyrant. But Athena first establishes justice. The Erinues are tracking Orestes, and he comes to, guess who? Athena. Apollo is his attorney because he's the one through the oracle who told him to do this. Do you see what the daimones can do? Do you see those powers? And who do they choose to be the judge, to be the one who breaks any ties in the vote? Wait, you mean their vote? Where do you think? Do you think it was a bunch of monks who figured out democracy? Seriously? Do you think it was, let's say, nuns and monks figured out democracy? Do you think that they're going to perpetuate a system like that? No, because the phronesis is not with the individual in the Christian faith. The phronesis is meaningless. The faith is everything, right? Follow. Follow. You know what follows? Slaves. That's the speech the devil gave that took a third of them and turned them. And when they were like, yeah, Yahoo can stork himself. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine that power to be able to free you of that fear. You know what demons are? They're angels who are unafraid. Yeah. Their eyes have been opened, which is exactly what Yahoo doesn't want. He doesn't want you to have that opened reality. He doesn't want you to have that fruit. Right? You got it? Oh God, I love it. I love it. We had a little fruit tonight. Let's go to the, okay, I'm gonna read this passage to you. Blow it up to you. I just want to translate it for you. Yeah, so first she says, this is the Pythia. You see the top. This is one of the girls that Paul was chasing around. You know, Paul the apostle. Did somebody flatus in here? Smells like Paul has been in here, junkie. Why can't you ever take a shower, man? Proton min euche teide presbeo theon ten protomanten gaian. Oh God, protomanten? That's the first oracle. Pro mantis. Who's the pro mantis? Gaia. And this priestess is praying to her. This is gorgeous. She says the second. I'm going to pray in honor of the second. And who is the second to sit in that place? Who's the second? Themis. Themis. And you sit there, leave it up, and you sit there and you say, Themis, who is Themis? Oh, God, this is so sexy. Are you ready? You ready? This is law. This is custom. This is she who is the custom. She is in charge of that oracle. If you don't put her in that position, you get tyranny. That's the way it works. Okay? Let's do it. Do the metaphysics. Somebody calculate it. Reg, punch it up on the magic calculator. Go. No, here, I want to keep translating. And who is the third? Who's the third? The third was a willing switch. She wants you to know, by the way, these are switches between mother and daughter, right? And the third is a willing one. There's nothing that's forced, right? It's Apollo who kills the python, right? This is pre-Apollonian oracle. This is old. This is Earth oracle. This is all of your Black Sea magic. This is those priestesses of the great huntress hunting people down. These are Bacchants who are eating flesh and drinking human blood. Why would you do this? Oh, if you have not tried it. The mental health of your community depends on it. I don't care if you believe that or not. Oh, love it. Go to the next one. I mean, to that very same one. And who else? There's another finally. Who's the third? It's the Titania, right? Who is she? Phoebe. Phoebe. Oh God. And what does she do? She gave it as a gift to Phoebus. And he gets his name from her. You mean Phoebus Apollo? You're you're right, man. You're right. You got it right on the head. Right? This is who we're in the presence of in order to establish justice. Now, if you wondered why it was a big deal to establish justice, there are lots of medieval courts, but there was no justice. Right? When you burn people alive for having ideas that are not your own, that's exactly what Julian the Apostate warned us would happen. You know, they'll burn books, right? Yeah. They'll get rid of stuff and they'll rewrite the history. Right? Now imagine this is where democracy is coming from. And yet you are being bombarded with the message that Christianity produces democracy because that's what they're going to do forcefully for us. Right? They're going to take ours away and they're going to produce their own, and this hellacious beast will eat us all. But the one thing that the Christians are not telling you, I almost got to this before. The one thing the Christians are not telling you in their kitchens right now, they're saying America isn't a part of prophecy. It's for some reason they have, they like to divide up places. Say this is so and so, and this is so and so, and this is so and so, right? They don't even know how to read those texts, but they do that. And one of the things they say is America is not in the final days when the glory of Jesus Christ returns to fill the horse with the blood up to the shoulder blades. Why will they tell you America's not there? America gets knocked out. Seriously? So the people are planning right now for America to get knocked out. Who do you think keeps telling you to invest in bullets and dried goods? Yeah, it's coming, people. It's such a special year. This year is so hot. Oh God, the events makes me. I smell it. You could smell it when Rome burned too, and they were like those Sibylists. They're 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 just determined to bring to reality their prophecies. They're just determined to. And if their prophecies say they're going to burn down Rome, they're going to burn down Rome. Their allegiance is not to that phronesis that somehow those racist, slave owning knuckleheads managed to come up with. We don't need to idolize them. We don't. But somehow, some of them captured some kind of glimmer of a reflection from antiquity, from a woman named Athena. And that drove the freedom that you and I ultimately inherited, that we're holding on to. It drove that. Thomas Jefferson said, and people said, don't get political. I'm not. I'm being an American, and I can tell you that Thomas Jefferson said straight up, the greatest threat to the fledgling American democracy is the Protestant movement. Yeah, known as the Presbyterians. At the time, that's who it was. You can say evangelicals now. You can say whatever you want. Those people who are trying to rewrite your history right now, just like they did in the 4th century, they're doing the same thing again. And if you don't honor Athena, our ancestors, they're not going to let us friggin' get anywhere near them. Do you think that's honor? My God, don't tell you about politics. You know what you can do? You can take this Greek and you can shove it where the sun don't shine. Politikos is a Greek word used by the people who worshipped Athena. Yeah, long live Athena. Let's keep going. There's a couple of little lessons here that are just, I want to just iron it all out. I know I'm taking people's long time. It's already 45 minutes. People are like, right, I'm hungry. I need something to eat. Look at this. Get out of here, he says. This is Apollo. He says, get out of here. He's trying to get the Furies to go. Get out of here. Leave my holy shrine. Right? Before I do what? Before I unleash my feathered serpent from my golden stringed bow. Oh, are you kidding me? Did he just threaten when I think he threatened? Oh yeah, he's gonna get mantic on us. And anthropologically, keep it in context of what they're doing. That bow technology, it's driving all of the poisons, right? They want to find the best poisons as hunters and as well, a lot of them are, let's just admit it, they're kind of like pirates. They come into your city, they give you a hard time, they steal 12 of your virgins and take them off up into the hills. Next thing you know, they're bringing back babies and throwing them. We don't want the boys. And their leader is called the Strangler. Oh, God. Wouldn't you like? Wait a minute. My mind just went there. I saw her. Can you imagine this? It's the Bronze Age. And there are gangs of very powerful, technologically advanced women who can come into your city, turn it upside down, take anything of value, and haul off some of your virgins. They're so good that they just have to approach the city and say, "Oh, you ready to pay up?" Right? And they are interested in the oyster mania. They're the ones who've developed technologically that ability to be able to cross into death and to resurrect back, that life-changing thing. They develop that burning off the mortality. Those are all their little goodies. And that stuff is spreading across the Mediterranean. Imagine being around then. Oh God, give it to me again. Give it to me again, Chewy. Give me the next one. Yeah. Yeah. So look, he says, get out of here. And he says, look, this is not your type of place where your punishment is used. And how do the Irenues punish these women? By the way, they're getting sexier and sexier the more we go. I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion. I'm being honest. What are they used to? The Furies? How do they punish these older daimones that publish crimes against family members? These women. Um, it says right here, caranisteres, ophthalmorugoi. Oh my God, ophthalmorugoi is when you dig out somebody's eyeball. You ever dig out somebody's eyeball? They're doing this, right? Digging out eyeballs. It's not pleasant. Oedipus does it himself, right? Phew. You know, you gotta appreciate the the power of that. But what else are they? They're into the slaughters of justice. Wait, what? Yeah, the just slaughter. Okay, just slaughter. Okay. I guess if you really, if you murder a family member, you know, um, I'm just saying, for their sakes. And what else? Uh-oh. Does somebody see the word spermatos? I told you this was going to all be related. What else do the Irenues oversee? They oversee taking the virility of the child. Wait, what? Huh? They oversee taking the virility of the child along with these punishments within the earliest form of Western governance is an element of justice woven into the Bronze Age fabric. And what is that justice directly involved with? Making eunuchs. It's the kingdom of heaven, and they're making eunuchs. Some eunuchs, says Jesus, are made eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven. Interesting. That's what these women are. Yep. And who stands between us and them? Athena. Athena does. What does Athena do? Let's see the next text. You're going to love this. Boom. Before we get to what Athena does, this is Hera Telea. I just want to give you a sacred name of Hera. Telea is her sacred name. What is Hera? Everybody knows Hera is the most beautiful. Everybody knows. They know that she is that guardian of that union. She's what? She's guardian of the union, the guardian of the bed. Okay. Okay. She's also what? Talea. She who is the one who accomplishes the right. She is the completion of the right because you see, the right has something to do with a marriage. If you're going to be a Christ, you got to talk about your bride. You got no Christ, you got no bride. Right? You got a Christ, there's a bride somewhere. This is ancient mystery religion. Heracleia is that protective daimon. That protective daimon. Athena is just enforcing that. What does she do? She is the transition to what you and I call justice. The murderer is brought to her, and she casts the deciding vote. And her vote is to acquit. Yeah. And what does that enable us to do? You can have a city then. You can have a civilization that can advance. If you don't have justice, you will not advance. You will deteriorate. You will degrade. Fantastic. Love it. Go to the next one. Boom. I didn't mean to get preachy there. What are these Furies wearing, by the way? I want people to see this. Look at this first word, phoenicobaptois. Does anybody hear the word Baptist in there? Right? They can't read this at seminary. I'm sorry. I don't mean to beat up. It's terrible. It's terrible, but I can do that with you here. I just imagine us in some kind of dive with people serving drinks that do things to you. You know what I mean? Oh, God, I love it. Don't get the glass that's shaped funny. Let's get to it. What is he talking about? I'm talking about what they're dressing in. What are they dressing here? Phoenicobaptois. They are the ones who are dyeing the purple. You mean Baptist originally means the Dyers Guild? Yep. Yeah, it does. Get used to it. Right? Mary's fingers are purple. We understand. These are the priestesses, the Medusae under Athena, who are performing via the purple. Via the purple. You mean they have to have the purple for the temple practice? Yes. Yes, of course they do. I'm sorry you didn't see it. The version of history that you saw was Disney. I'm sorry. But there it is. Keep going. This is what they're wearing. Love that. Who is that, Chewy? Oh, is that Medea? Fantastic. I love that. Oh, I love that expression. Let's go to the next one. Look at this. Horos. Horos. What does the chorus of Furies say? Mater. Look at the Dorian. You guys relish this in Greek. Relish the Dorian and how it sounds different from the Attic. Mater. Mater. Oh, mater. Mater. Hame etiktes o mater nux. Wait, what? They are addressing night with a capital N. Okay, we just set ourselves, right? Remember that night is that oracle, right? The Irenues are serving the oracle. The Furies that are casting your present, that are weaving your present, because the future, as the Greeks told us, but we all ignored, is not achievable. That's what defines the future. That's what is the future. It's that which will never come to pass. In the now is the weaving of your fate. It's where the sisters have power. Go back to that text, please. And what do they say? Mother, right? They're crying out to Nyx, right? Hear us. Why are they crying out? Because they've been wronged. Let them all, whether they're blind or whether they're seers, let them all know. Give us the next one. Over the sacrifice. This is our song. Do you know what their song is? The song of the Erinues. Are you ready? When you hear this, remember, after the trial, we only achieved justice because Athena was able to take the Erinues and permanently establish them as divinities in Athens. Huh? Permanently establish them. Isn't that nice? If you will recognize their justice, your city will flourish. She understood that. And that offer was enough to appease them because, of course, what God does not want to be recognized. Yeah, love it. Let's go to the next one. Well, we're burning up. We're almost done, people. We're almost out. This is the coming around the bend. So on this is their song. What do they say their song is? Their song is paracopa. It's insanity. It's frenzy. It's parafora. You know what parafora is? That's when you're taken out of your mind. It's frenodales. It is destructive of the brain. Oh, you mean in order to be healed, you have to be destroyed? Laius will tell you that, yeah, right? That invisible one. Shh, it's not, we're not talking about him. Wait. This is the hymn of the Erinues, says the text. It is the desmios phrenon. It is that which binds your frame, your midriff, your gut, from which you think, your thinking, feeling gut. It binds it. Oh, God. Not to any music either. It's a shout to mortals. Get the next one. Can you hear it? Can you hear the shout? If you can, we know that Mars is coming. Fantastic. Oh, love it, love it, love it. So are these humans ever going to find their way? Are they going to find that beautiful speech? Yeah. Let me tell you something, says Athena. I'm translating. From these fearful women, from their faces. Do you know what? She says there is something great. There is a great advantage to you, citizens, from their faces. Yeah. And tell us, keep going. If, she says, if you will be well-minded, you will honor them always and establish a city that follows justice. That's how you practice. From that, from the establishment of those courts, from the establishment of that cult of justice. You mean court was originally a cult? Yeah. They didn't build a ziggurat next to it, build the courthouse, the secular courthouse. They didn't do that. Yeah. What about on the other side? What about maybe there's some, no, it's temples to justice. If you don't consider justice holy, and this is the question, this is the present of the future and the past brought together. If you don't hold justice in regard, if you excuse it when justice is overlooked, you will lose your democracy. When you stop looking into the faces of those demons that punish the blood of murder, if you stop, you're in a bad place. You're in a bad place. You're going to lose it. I've got one more passage for you tonight, and then one word that's the treat. It's the treat that I've been tempting you with until the end. Orestes, what's he say? This is at the end of his trial. He says, "Oh, Pallas." He uses her. He uses her title, right? Spear shaker. I love that. What does he say to her? "Oh, Pallas. Oh, the one who is the savior of my home. You have restored me to this paternal place." Right? Oh my God. What's what's at the second to bottom? Ekati. The things brought about that you have been witnessing, they have been brought about by Pallas, by Loxias, and a third savior. Look at that last word. Soteros, a third savior. Shh. We are sitting in a theater. We're sitting in a theater. That's where our date was tonight. I should have told you that at the beginning. We're sitting in a theater. There is an invisible God here who told us, wherever you're gathered together, I'm right there. I'm right there in your midst. And he was the Savior. Athena brought justice. Justice brought democracy. Democracy brought Bacchus into the theater. I've got a special word for you tonight. A special word. I want you to see it. Let's get. Oh, that was a nice one. That's okay. Who is that? Okay. Something's going on. Did you get all the Athena representations tonight? We did those the best that we could. Right? It's fun. Wrestling with the AI is fun. I really appreciate that. Now, I want to end off with I want to give you a little, I want to give you a word to take home. I want this to permeate your brains as if you were a special group of people. Tonight, on this date, I wanted to end with a gift to show you how special I consider our time together and the fact that you are as responsive as you are. And I'm going to take your questions in just a minute, but I want to give you something. This is a name. This was the name, the epithet that Athena received. Nobody's going to know this stuff. You guys are special. I'm giving it to you. It was a name that was given to her by Ares, just as Hera gave the same name to Aphrodite. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Kunamuya. 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 Oh, isn't that nice? What is Kunamuya? Who? Better question. Who is Kunamuya? Yeah. She is the dog fly that bites. She is the impetus. She is that drive that causes the bed to come into jeopardy as Aphrodite. She is the goddess who brings that phronesis to war. She will outdo you every time. Every time. We had a passage, I think we skipped it, but we had a passage earlier about producing the black foam. We'll come back to it next time. We had a passage about producing it. What do they do? What do these sisters do who carry the purple? What do? They produce a spume, an aphron. They produce this substance that is darkened with the purple. Oh, I want to bring you that. The only way to get to it is through her. She who is the kunamuya. She who is that impulse. If you passively take insurrection, it will overthrow you. there is an impulse and an impetus that Athena possessed that kept that justice and that force in abeyance. Yeah, balanced, brilliant, mother of the mother of all arts. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for giving me your time. I want to give you some reaction now. If anybody has any questions, and just just we'll pick anything that strikes our fancy. I would just want to be able to feel kind of reverberate off you. How's everybody all out there doing? Yeah, yeah, Poe, great. Clement of Alexandria, what kind of brilliant nerdy thing is that? Somebody's quoting him. That's fantastic. Oh my God, Hail Satan, right? Hail Satan. Wait. Oh, okay, wait. I'll tell you. They keep going down here. Somebody out there sitting there, give me some feedback. Do you like Athena? How do you like Athena? Wild. Yeah, wild, wild. Carl, be careful. There's people. Shh, no, don't. That's okay. By the way, for the people who are guarding the channel and who are helping to keep it from turning into some kind of, it's chaotic mess. Thank you. I appreciate you going for it. Hail Satan, Ryan, Ryan. That was beautiful. Thanks, Doc. Oh, look at that. Who said that? Stoic. I like Stoics. I do. I do. I love Stoics. Seneca, man. You got to read the Medea. Did you read the Medea? You want to learn Stoic philosophy? Read the Medea, baby. Oh, God, it's so sexy. He's got actual incantations. How did Seneca get those? Well, he's got access to the Etruscan stuff that's in the imperial libraries. Oh, God. Information right at the top. Love it. Love the strong women. People need to see this reality. Yeah, yeah, Boston. Make it happen, Boston. People do need to see it. They need to see it. They need to see everything down to the details, just down to everything. Stuff that will certainly get you thrown out of any Victorian circle. Yes, love it. Love it. Let's keep going. Doesn't Athena spring forth from the head of Zeus? It seems like political action in either direction will ultimately be funneled and guided by her. How else will the head be split? Will the head be split? Yeah, remember, that's a good, who was that? It's Vox. Okay, Vox, thank you very much. That's the voice. Thank you very much. Hephaestus, right? Don't you want to swing that axe? How do you get Athena? You gotta crack Jehovah's head open. Isn't that amazing? Is that what we need to do? We need to crack. Who is gonna look? This is satanic initiation. This is satanic apocalypse. Certainly we have to have a commission somewhere. Somebody look it up. One of our lawyers, check the paperwork. Shouldn't we have the obligation of killing God? Isn't that something we should be doing? Well, one way that I've seen that's super cool is by splitting open his head. Splitting open his head. Who takes the aegis? Athena does, right? That's supposed to be Zeus's. Yeah, yeah. But Athena takes it. Oh, God. Is she getting more and more just desirable? I love this. I love this. That splitting open of the head, by the way, splitting open the head, that means something, right? So let's just all swim in the quantum physics of that. Yeah, right. Good, party on right. Good. Keep going. Wait, let me. Yeah, no, no. Wait, Carl, the idea that you are a wait, the trolls. Is this trollery? Is there trollery? Okay, yeah. Okay, to talk. Oh, look, we don't. Yeah. Imagine. Go ahead and take it down. Since people want to discuss and people are free here to discuss, yeah. I saw some misogyny the other day. Now I don't know about you, but as soon as somebody gets misogynistic, uh, everything else they say becomes garbled. I can't hear it. It becomes like burr, 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 a kind of barbarian, if you know what I mean. In a civilized world, um, the female voice is that voice that gave us our institutions. The Great Mother, baby. Who does not worship the Great Mother? Right? Come on. Athena's the Virgin Mother. She's the Sotera before anybody else is. She's given that kid her own ichor. Oh, God. Wonderful. Love it. It's how, I mean, Olympus wouldn't be Olympus without it. The cosmos, the organization, it doesn't work unless she's there. Oh, God. You better hope that she's here now. You better hope she is. Oh, let's go to the let me pick. Calm down. People calm down. Look at it. Look, we got a mosh pit out there. Boom, boom, boom. All right, right. What are the people saying? Hail Mary. Hey, good. Good. Somebody's playing a game. Don't let me get it. Oh no. Oh no. Let's give Carl a chance. Let him come back. Sexism, he says. Sexism. Only women can do. Oh God, what have we done? It's a hornet's nest. What can we have some order? Order, jury. Order. I love it. Look at you guys. You're debating and yeah, doing the stuff. I love it. Can we all? I wish everybody was so excited about this. Almond should debate. Carl. No, Carl. I'm not. Or no, who said that? Who said? Yeah. Oh, occult examiner. No, occult examiner. I'm not here to debate Carl. Right? I'm not here. I'm here to give everybody in the satanic congregation the access to the text, and I've already done it. Right? Carl can say whatever Carl wants and thanks whatever he wants. Right? Um, Remember from the beginning that we have welcomed. I love it. Carl, send me something that tells me I'm going to hell or something. I don't know. Um, bring yourself to the place of doing what you really want to do, communication wise. This is a place. It's an open forum for people to be able. Right, satanic congregations should be open. You should be able to come here. The only thing you cannot do here is say Jack. If you're saying Jack and trying to blow hot air, you're in the wrong place, right? They don't serve that here. This is Synthomesk, baby. Love it. Let's go back. Let's go back. Are we good? Okay, let's go. Chewy says, hey, flight's over. Thank you very much for coming tonight. I'm gonna play Teddy bass again on this exit, and I want you to love it. I want you to love it. Thank you for coming tonight. Hail Satan.
You can see the function of the mystery, it's in the oil. From Medea the sorceress. All drugs are always purple. Take a trip, a cave in the desert, you'll take care of it. By the command of my voice, pull out the dope. Punk funk with the tippy top. I can get you all the water of life. You'll be